Hi, hello, it is ya boy. We are back again to come get with the Pied Piper of the, I don't even remember what the goddamn name of the area is called. The Pied Piper of the Reverie, y'all. It's your boy.
Music is my sword.
So, Pied Piper. He is quintessentially the kiter. You get rats, you get a regular interval increase of rats. You can then order the rats to attack for 5 damage each 3 times and then they die. Flute to play. Kite motherfuckers out with this. It is very slow. This move speed does not get faster. Solo. You get 3 waves of 3 additional notes, each dealing damage. Also doesn't prevent movement. This is the shotgunning spell. Daytime, it doesn't say it in his kit. And this is an oversight, and it needs to be fixed. But in his kit, his daytime flute is pretty much a shotgun pellet. And his right click is a tridirectional shotgun. At night, his attacks will become pierce, and his normal crescendo will actually become a straight line piercing effect. Fortissimo is just an area zone vulnerable, and a Acoustic Blast is a non-damaging attack that is your defense skill. And it does make you intangible to dodge attacks. His stat quest is Sound Barrier. Gain 1 armor whenever defense hits at least 2 enemies, and when you do this, it will grant you shield around your character multiple times. The problem with this is that you need to hit Sound Barrier 20 times in order for this to be useful. Does that mean that it's useless? No, it is not actually. However, when you're talking about kiting, I feel like Shree's Trap a lot of the time is going to be useful to you. What archetype is he? He is a damage type. He will want 4-leaf clover, he will want whetstone, he will want silver bullets. He also wants to have as many copies of magical things that allow him to do damage as possible. Not always possible for him.
There seemed to be more where that one came from.
He is not a person who you really want to care to bother to fuck with people, but because he is a ranged attacker, he's going to have a much easier time hitting these crystals. Me personally, I like to use shotgun from time to time, just immediately take them out. He does not have any innate pierce, so if you don't have the way to get to his AoE spells quickly, you will be annoyed, you will be angry, you will be fucked. Why is there so many enemies on this side like this? The way to fight with him is you just have to get enemies in his zone like this and kite them out. That's your only choice. It feels like there's more enemies here than there probably should be. Dodge that dash. I don't even know what hit me. It was probably fucking stones. It's one of the downsides of having weak characters. They can get pelted by the zombie enemies that throw stones, and you will not be able to see the attack from inside of the giant mass mob. He is probably at his weakest during the daytime. He will not be stronger until you get him to nighttime, where he will have pierce. That is how his character works, effectively. You want to be able to kill something, you have to be able to kite it out. You can't let them stack on top of each other. So you basically have to play it like this. Any ranged enemies that can hit you, you're killing them. Any melee enemies that dash at you, you're killing them. Everything else, you're kiting out. And if you're not intending to kill them, you walk past them. You pull them upwards like this. Freeze him down here. Zone him for myself. Immediately take out the dangers, so I only have the melees that are going to walk into me. Very good.
And dead. It's best we part.
Defensive Blast or Extra Measure. Both of these are good, but you want to get a damage effect onto your defensive spell as soon as fucking possible. You need the AoE clear. Means so that you can do this. And now that it's nighttime, we have AoE Cleave. Now kiting becomes real simple.
I, for one, didn't feel a scratch.
Now, what is his archetype? I would say he's one of the static debuffers. He gets automatic vulnerability, which means taking anything that will give you increased damage when you apply additional effects is a no-brainer on him. If you're able to take the freezing zone, you have the ability to deal with massive enemy groups like this. No problem. During nighttime, you're trying to blitz anything that would normally be a problem for non-AoE havers. And you're generally trying to maintain your use so that you do not have to use your rats to burst things down because you're missing damage. It will get easier for you once you get up with your level and you're actually able to obtain objects. He is another Vajra user who definitely needs Vajra as soon as fucking possible. The sooner that you're able to get him a dash attack to deal with multitudes of enemies while he's in daytime, the better.
I'm about to meet the celestial chorus. Heed my call, one and all.
One very useful thing that makes fighting with the rats at least easier, though, is that if the rats kill something before they get to their last auto attack, before they explode, they will not explode and they will actually keep attacking with you. It's a very fun fact that is very fucking useful. Another case example of the pig just not going the fuck down. That was very close.
That was a little too close a call for my taste.
Agreed. We keep moving through.
I know there are more nightmares out here somewhere.
Looking. Around here. Pull around to this side. Connect them up together.
No false notes.
Alright, here we will take Horde. Increasing the maximum number of rats that you can actually have with you is very important for damage. There's also a talent for AoE rat explosions. This is definitely Eternal Rose.
This is a cure.
There is also a talent for AoE rat explosions. It is very, very strong. Strong enough to also take the stack quest over. The stack quest is really for preference if you want to go danger zone, you want to have the safety net of having the shielding.
Heed my call, one and all.
Just immediately try to burst that glug the fuck down. There's a healer in there. Fucking bastard making everything harder. Lucky.
That is what I call pitch perfect.
Attack, power, special, reduce the power.
This silence does not hold.
Special can also be reduced, but unfortunately we do not have Grand Finale, so we don't have the AoE of that explosion as well.
How many of these monsters are there? Heed my call, one and all. I, for one, didn't feel a stretch. Aria with no false notes.
What's still living? Please tell me it's not another case example like earlier. Okay, good.
Where has everyone gone?
You have no idea how common that is. Where you'll be just fucking enemy locked because something in the area glitched. It's one of the few things that I hate.
It would be a shame to die.
Have to dash through the damage there to avoid the other damage. Fortunately, we have a lot of fountain right across the bridge, so it's super fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Heed my call, one and all.
One of those times where you need to be careful about how you're healing. Explain what I took there, if I even took it at all. Yes, extra measure. Now, when you hit enemies with defense, your next power within 3 seconds will last longer, which means you are going to hit more notes. So here, you get a group of enemies, hit this, and now you're putting out way more notes. That is effectively how you shotgun with this once it's available. Get in the defense zone, get on top of them, hit the defense, and hit the button. We didn't see a, actually no, we do have a well. I'm crazy. I'm tripping. I'm fucking tripping.
'Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Use this to go here. 100 for the first one. Armor, please.
Bird in the hand,
Please and thank you. Reduce defense, reduce ultimate, gain another special. Yes, we'd like to have more specials, please. And lastly, Nightmare Goo, attack, Mad Hat. Let's go for Black Lotus.
this is a curiosity.
It's not a lot of healing, but it's something. It does take away your ability to heal off orbs, though, so you have to be very careful with this.
I should pen a song on Ravenflight. This calls for desperate measures. Heed my call, one and all!
We will take the upgrades.
Where has everyone gone?
Same thing over on this one. Now we have nighttime, and then we have cleave. Should be easier with this one.
Careful, birds, or
Did not intend to do that with one in day and one in night, but just worked out that way. Now you can start to see the power here.
I need healing, quickly.
I got fucked here by the healers. I got fucked here by the heroes. That should not have gone as poorly as that did. I got fucked by the heroes very much.
Music is my sword.
They healed them like 3 times. Too many. It's also not just, it was just also not a very good run for his upgrades. Freezing trap again. Let's take Sunbury this time. Ankle starting to hurt. Watch stone, chest, and stones there.
Came from.
I'll actually walk downwards since we've discovered everything there. On our elite camp. Immediately found our crystal. I actually should be hitting this. And of course, the second I do that, I get hooked. Because I move back into range. That's just unfortunate.
Music is my sword.
Yeah, it's hard to stack sound check on Piper because that's his defense ability. Same thing here. All this is discovered, so we're going to move downwards. Or, excuse me, upwards this time. Me and my non-existent AoE. As you can see here, I'm getting chipped down by all the melee damage, but also by all of the rock throwers. Because one of those ghouls is respawning them endlessly. That's fine. It's very hard. It is very hard to kill them. Because of his lack of shotgun, I feel like his best option during daytime until he has Pierce is to literally just wait till nighttime and just go around using the shotgun to collect crystal pieces. It's so fucking caustic. Here we got explosive rats, we take explosive rats and bless our fucking lucky stars. I swear Soundcheck has uses, it's just, they're very bad. I'm gonna walk towards the Watchstone first.
Heed my call, one and all.
Really? Already? A healer? Santa tu male!
Music is my sword.
I wouldn't say his start's weak because of his nighttime pierce, but I would say his daytime is fucking horrible, bro. I'm determined to make it work. I have to do it. It's for the content. No, Vajra. Our special does not deal damage. That would be a dead. It's honestly Dreamcatcher.
The hand, as the song goes.
When I say it doesn't deal damage, I mean for right now it doesn't deal damage. There is a talent that will make it deal damage, but unless we have that talent guaranteed and locked in, I don't want to take it to screw myself. Trying to plan for a future choice, because this is not one of those games you get to choose along. You instead have the choices revealed to you as you go, and the more runs that you complete, the more the options that you have available. more things get gated from you. Okay.
It would be a shame to die today. I am fight-worthy once again.
I will actually take... No, I can't take the teleport there, because someone already has me fucking locked. Wow. That's fun. I'm praying that my next ability is a damage ability. I think the best way to go about charging his skill is just to find a group of enemies that are nearby each other and just fucking pray, get the fuck away from them, and keep moving. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm not going to go down there. Not at this exact moment. At least not from this side.
Heed my call, one and all.
Yeah, the trees are a fucking menace. Please let me have AoE. Yes, we're in finale. Now we can do this number. Fucking lucky. Getting that AoE here is very important. Because now that Grand Finale has damage on it, you now have the ability of making Fortissimo act as your zoner. Because he is all about peeling people down while he is in daytime. So using this is going to be about doing something like this. Pull the enemies into the area, get them staggered, release the rats. Keep trying to... Jesus Christ, fucking take a lot of damage there because of this fucking dasher. Get them down in the corner. Try to peel them out if you can.
Heed my call, one and all.
I'm so tired of you healers. Oh my god. Tick, 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 tick. Wonderful. Explosive blast, thank you. Now we have damage. It doesn't feel as much as a waste to do this. That is death. I want to be over here. Now we're playing the outsides of the fight to where we can actually pump in, poke damage, and get out. We position ourselves behind him. Place the zones kind of on top of them. Bait them to use their melee attacks. For zoning purposes, get those guys to explode on top of each other. And we're in the clear. Dash, defense. It's actually fine to take extra defense once you have the damage effect.
How many of these monsters are there?
Trying to move through. Now what we're hoping for is that we can get the crescendo effect for our passive attack. There's not a guarantee that we will get it.
A complete aria with no false notes.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and walk past these guys. Take my happy ass to the green chest. The enemies should be easy. We now finally have our fucking stun. After 50 billion years.
I, for one, didn't feel a stretch.
Put this halfway up the stairs.
Heed my call.
Now with 2 defensive points, you can actually see where the skill starts to come in, or rather not the skill, the damage and the control starts coming in. You need to have at least either a good cooldown on the defense, or at least 2 charges so that you can start being actually able to shield yourself from this bullshit chip damage that you'll take as you kite.
Vade retro, ghastly ghoul.
His biggest issue is this AoE. Eternal Rose. That's at least an additional 10% more damage on top of the effect that you're already doing.
There seemed to be more where that one came from.
Fortunately, don't have to aggro them for that one. Wonderful. And Horde Quintuplets. Play 5 notes each wave instead of 3, but each note deals 20% less damage is really shit. Horde is really good.
A few tricks up my sleeve.
And now it's all about dealing as much burst damage as possible in the time that Fortissimo is up. Unfortunately, didn't get Explosive Rats, but it is what it is. Vajra, please. Power, deal damage. Yes. Vajra, please. Special. Okay. So now we have 2 and 2. Oni Mask. 30%. 3. Words are hard. 30 plus damage for each cursed magical object that is exceeding a legendary magical object number. So the more of these that I have compared to the legendary magical ones, more damage. So as long as I don't take a legendary type, like the one that was on the bar with the Oni Mask, I get that damage. Very good. It's very, very good. Most of the time, you're not even lucky to even find one, let alone multiple. So it's not like you're going to be really missing out on anything. And now, as you can see, our base damage going up. We are now doing a lot of DPS. Also having a lot of survivability. And we're only a little bit over halfway there. Just in time to go night.
I, for one, didn't feel a scratch.
And Lovey.
Where has everyone gone? Heed my call, one and all!
Just immediately get rid of them as soon as I possibly can. We're taking Dream Shards here. We're going to hop to this side of the map.
Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
What is granting me this additional armor? Yes, this is just the normal armor. Okay. Increase the damage. Increase the damage. Increase the red count. Damage. Increase shield amount. I need to upgrade those so that they're ready for the next time I get a grimoire. It's very important that I upgrade those. Low-key looking for keys. I see one.
A complete aria with no false notes. Now there you are.
Please let this not be the fucking town event. It is Graveyard. If we actually find both keys in this run, this would be very, very nice for me. I don't think it's possible, though. It's very rare when it happens, but I think it's just stones. Just immediately run away from them. Just immediately run away.
Heed my call, one and all.
Ah, fucking Christ. Really hate that it pulled him.
I need a good night's sleep.
He's still pulled. Unless that was the spider venom. I want to pray it was spider venom. It was spider venom. It's fine.
I feel much better.
Fucking Christ. Those enemies are not very good to handle on these kind of characters.
There seemed to be more where that one came from.
Okay, this is another tumor. Walking around the side of this to hope to find one of the keys. Only finding more fragments. No event, no key. That was very close. I'm thoroughly wasting that time. We need to go to the Sandman. Have the upgrade for Unchained Melody. We do not want to do the Graveyard event because it's going to be a boss battle. Instead, I want to take the Cave event.
A song you'll regret.
We take Shield. Fortissimo damage. And copy. Fortunately, I don't have a teleport that's closer.
I should pen a song on Ravenflight.
There we are. As you can see, we're getting better shielding, we're getting better damage for the area zone, and just getting better ways to pierce down the enemy. We're right now more focused and oriented on what effectively is burst inside of our zone of effect. I'd prefer to have all AoE, but cards weren't played that way. Walk immediately past these packs, they can't do anything to you. This is poison. I'm using ult.
Heed my call, one and all.
That's very good. Please give me a curse. I got a curse. Get a lot of vitality, but have not a lot of crit chance. Yes, please. That's just more damage for us. That's more health and more damage. And we don't care about crit, we just care about burst. Crit would be nice if we could get crit, but he does not have access to crit. Now we just hope to find the key. Does not look like we'll find it. They need to have a better key finding mechanic. I would say if they really needed to balance it, they need to tie the keys to the tumors. So if you want to go get if you get the tumors, you can have the ability to get guaranteed keys that way. Otherwise, there's not anything else we can do in this map. There's not enough time in that event to do the trigger. So now I'm just looking to head to the boss zone as quickly as I can. Because there's literally nothing else I can do. Unless I'm able to work up enough fragments for another purchase. And I don't think I will. But you never know. You can always find these large crystals in the area. It's not looking like it, so I'll actually take a tumor. It's mostly a damage test. First time I've been actually able to get an opportunity to use Oni Mask. Actually got in time. Can I actually make it to the nucleus before it pulls me in? I can. Pulled in exactly at 24 minutes. So now, because I'm a dick, I can actually do this. Just look at that burst, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that damage. That absolute thick fucking damage. I really don't fight that the bottom tentacles don't combo this well. Just stand like right there in order to get the shield. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Piper. It can be so frustrating to play him without the effective AoE, especially without dash damage, but he is so rewarding once you do. He's so rewarding once you do. The ability to chip enemies immediately into staggers, and to shield yourself while doing so. Probably one of the better characters that has self-shield, because his is probably easy to activate. You just hit multiple enemies. There are others that have shields as well, I think the one that is the, quote, easiest also has what I think is the lowest shield value, but she can activate it frequently. But that's when we get to her video. 2 down, 4 to go. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. Here's his healing now. Acoustic Pulses is great here. Perfect Harmony is only good if you actually have damage on defense, because it's not going to be likely that you're going to want to hit that multiple times unless you have Sound Barrier to work with it. But I will see you next time, where we will be getting funky bunched with the grandpa that is Beowulf. Goodbye. Goodbye.